Boxing. It's a risky sport for any competitor, but when you've had brain surgery, the stakes are somewhat higher. That's exactly what Kerri Parker from Ringland faced last weekend when she got back into the ring, 4 years after having a brain tumour removed. The 33-year-old says she's received online abuse for the decision, and even her mum begged her not to do it.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could bounce back after having cancer strong, because brain tumour patients don't have a good recovery, bless them. They don't work out again, a lot of them don't go back to work. And I just wanted to prove to myself that I could get back in there stronger and fitter than ever before, which I feel I was. And that was more sort of a personal journey for me, but then having to explain to everyone else, because boxing's risky for anyone, let alone someone who's got plates all the way around here. So it was more trusting in me and my trainers that we knew what we were doing. And the surgical team triple-checked that I was allowed to do it.
Kerri first hit the headlines back in 2011 when she swapped modelling for boxing. She'd won dozens of pageants around the world but wanted a new challenge. But when she was diagnosed with a brain tumour, doctors warned she may have to give it all up.
The brain tumour diagnosis is a 13% survival rate for 5 years. So 1 out of 10 people will make it to where I am now. And the quality of life for most of them isn't great. The first thing I got was my disability information about how to claim benefits for being disabled, and I was like, I'm running races, I'm fine. And they're like, really? And they still can't believe my recovery of, I think I did a 5K race a few weeks out of surgery. But I think because I keep myself so fit and healthy and have that mindset, that's helped a lot as well. But my recovery has been miraculous.
Kerri didn't win the fight at Open in Norwich, but the charity match helped raise money for brain tumour research. In total, she's raised £10,000 and is hoping to increase that further when she runs the London Marathon next month.
It's what they call stable, which means they've removed it, but there's still aggressive brain cancer cells in there. So the cancer is aggressive, it will grow back, but we don't know how long. I'm hoping it's going to be very slow growing. I'll get another good 30 years before I might have to have surgery again, but it's just living every 6 months now before each MRI, and then you worry again and you have the panic attacks again, and then it's clear, and then you're like, well, I've got 6 months more. People often say, how do you do so much? I'm like, well, my shelf life is limited compared to yours. I've got to cram a lot more in.
As well as her challenges, Kerri is still continuing her modelling, as well as training to be a stunt double and opening her own gym. She isn't allowed to compete in any more matches because doctors only gave the all clear for 1 fight, but wants to share her knowledge to help others follow her example and overcome the challenges they face. Lauren Hewitt, Mustard TV, Ringland.